Well, good afternoon. I see Sherry's
Hello.
here and Judy's here. It is Friday. Yes, it is. Hello, Emma. It's
Hi, everyone.
Friday.
Woohoo!
Holy cow, right? Not that that's meant a whole lot to me this week because my husband only worked 3 days this week.
Oh my gosh. I know
So he's,
Jeff had Monday off.
yeah, he's been home, I think, more than he's been gone. So,
Yeah.
anyhow, there's
And
that.
then Jeff's talking about taking more time off for hunting. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
he's off for Thanksgiving. And then he's off the week of Christmas. It's like,
Uh huh.
would you just stay at work?
I know, right? Well, the week of voting,
Yes, you were telling me Dale took the
he's taking the whole week
week
off.
off.
I'm like, oh goodness. See, look at my thing already lost my pattern. What are you doing? There we go.
Oh man.
I know, right?
Linda's here and Tink is here. Hello. Good
Hello, ladies.
afternoon.
So
Catherine.
I just talked to Angie before we went live, and I was like, Angie, I thought there were 2 rows left.
Nope, there's
No,
three.
there's 3 on this part.
But they're easy. They're super easy.
Good, because
Super easy.
I literally have spent, I told her, I've spent all of my time, all my crochet time, anyhow, this week, just getting caught up. So
Yeah.
I have my 5 octagons all caught up, and I've been working on sewing in tails. And then the rest of my time this week with crochet, I did this.
Hi,
Just
Melly.
give me a round of applause. Round of applause, please. Da, 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 da. All
Yay!
5 of those puppies are done. Oh
She
my.
got them finished.
I
Yay!
never want to do this Thumbelina square ever again in my life. You know what I mean?
This
So,
pillow, I don't care how it turns out, it's going to be my most coveted possession.
no kidding, right? I mean, it has been a labor of love.
Yes, it has. Yes,
A
it has.
labor of love.
And we're not going
So,
to. I have a feeling that the most technically difficult part is yet to come when we go to try to put these suckers
oh
together.
God, don't say that.
I just haven't. I mean, fitting 8 sides together against a square, you know.
Well, and it's a little easier to see now that we have our little Thumbelinas here. They're going to go like this, right?
Right? Yeah, they're gonna go
So that's going
up.
to go there.
Yep, and they'll.
And then this is going to go like here,
And then that's gonna go like here.
like this, right?
Yeah.
And then, oh my gosh, right?
And then where do the triangles go? I still am not clear on that.
On the edges after you do these. Like, I know that you get 3 of the octagons go in a
Oh,
row.
up here.
Yeah. And so we're going to do another octagon here, another one there, and then we're going to have these little spaces left. You
Okay.
can lurk all you would like, Deborah. So
Matilda, hi Deborah.
there we go. Okay. See, my pattern has disappeared on me again already. It just, my phone won't stay, the screen on very long at a time.
Yeah, mine does that too. I have to touch the screen every once in a while to keep my pattern up. And then
Gosh.
otherwise, I gotta put the password back in and open
I
it
have to
back
do it
up.
like all the time.
Yeah, it's
All
like
right.
yeah.
So I take it we're going to start in one of these little corners here.
Yep, we're starting on round
Because
4.
there's a chain 1 in there somewhere.
There's a chain 1 in there for sure.
So we're going to start right in there.
Yep, on round 4 of part 2 of the framing, and we're going to start with a single crochet, chain 1, single crochet in the chain 1 space.
All right, single crochet. Okay, I need this string, not that one. The tail string won't help me, will it?
Not well, it will, but not for very long.
No, right?
All right, and then you're going to single crochet in the next 7 stitches.
Now,
But
are we
don't-
single crocheting in that one that's right there?
Yes, I was just going to say, do not forget that one that's like hidden.
Okay, we do that one. So we do how many? 7?
7. So we might have to take our shoes off. No, we shouldn't have to take our shoes off.
Unless you're missing some fingers.
Well, you know. And then we're going to front post double crochet around the front post double crochet. And then for the next trick, we
Front
are,
post double crochet.
yep, and then we're going to chain 1 and into the next chain space. So we're going to skip that first bobble and into the first chain space. We're going to do a,
Oh, hang on. I did something wrong. I'm supposed to go around the.
around the post.
I didn't do that. I did something goofy. I don't know what I did. I'm like, I'm not to the bobble. Why? I didn't go around the thing. Okay. Now I can skip the chain space. Okay.
Yeah. You skip that first bobble.
Yep.
And then into the chain space between the bobbles, you're going to put a 3 double crochet cluster.
So we're going between the bobbles.
Yep.
And that's where we go in once, pull up a loop, go in again, pull up a loop, pull through 2.
No, go, yep. Pull 3 unfinished half double, or
Yep.
3 unfinished double crochet.
So we should end up with 4 on our hook and go through all 4.
Yes, ma'am. And then you're going to chain 2 after that. And you're going to do that in every chain space between the bobbles until you get to the last, until you get to the last one. Well, that's not necessarily true. You do it through between the last 2, but then when you get to the last one and you've got your next stitch is your front post double.
I'm assuming we'll do a front post around.
We'll do another front post double, and then you're back to your starting, and we'll do 7 single crochets.
Are you there already?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
No.
How'd you get there that fast?
Magic fingers.
Dang, Angie. I can't crochet anywhere near as fast as you. I would need to put you on like 3/4 speed to watch you.
So let me tell you what I got done in the last, I ran out of yarn. I'm making 2 blankets right now that I have in the works, and I ran out of yarn on both of them. And
what are you doing besides the El Spirito, whatever?
I'm making another Afghan for my in-laws for Christmas.
Okay. Do we chain 2 before we do that half double?
Yep. So I ran out of yarn on both of them. So I was in a holding pattern. And not that I don't have a million other whips I could work on, but I didn't feel like it. So I, in the past, since about 9 o'clock last night, I've made 3 pairs. Is that right? 1, 2, 3. Yep. 3 pairs of fingerless gloves and 1 hat.
Then we're doing 7 single crochets, right?
Yep. And I just did 8.
Sometimes I find that my counts are not right. I fudged things on some of my last rounds.
Oh, I came across one where I had messed up pretty badly. I only had, you're supposed to have 4 of these pink, well, yours aren't pink, but 4 of these fan type things from 2 rounds ago. I only had 3, and I just fudged it. So you can't even tell. It's right on this square. You can't tell.
I'm going to have one here somewhere that I have 1 thing missing. But there was a point where we were supposed to like skip 3 to do whatever. I'd be down there be like, nope. Looks like I'm skipping 1. Make it go where I needed it to go to be in the center. You know what I mean?
Yep. And I think that that's more important. I mean, then you can always make up a stitch here or there.
Yeah.
I could see if you were doing it every round, it would make a difference, but in the grand scheme of things, nobody's going to notice. Hi, Sue. How are you? And Lisa. Hello, Lisa.
I was just chatting with Lisa earlier. Melinda's here too. Yeah.
You do so much chatting. I don't know how you get anything done.
I know, right?
You really do get a lot done, though.
Well, not really, but not really.
No?
No. Mm-mm.
Seems like you do.
I don't.
Nobody wants to chat with me.
I do. I chatted with
I
you
know.
the other day.
I know we chatted forever.
Mm-hmm. We planned our event.
Yup. Oh, and I got my cover minders from Siobhan. They're so stinking cute. Wait till you
Mm-hmm.
guys see them.
Mm-hmm. She's so sweet.
She is the sweetest woman, I tell ya. She left me the nicest comment on my video last week. It was because I was having a hard, I've been having a hard time with the denture adventure.
Yeah. I like
And
how you've named it the Denture Adventure.
that's what yes, the denture adventure. And she was just so sweet.
I forget. I already forgot. We chained 2 after that front post double too.
Nope, chain 1 after the first front post double, you chain 1.
Just chain 1 before we do the bobbly dobbly thing.
Yes, the clusters. Hi, Stacy. I wondered where you were. You're late.
How you doing, Stacy? Did you get any time to crochet this week? Linda's been keeping right up with everything.
I
Tinker's
know.
crocheting too. What are you crocheting, Tink?
Oh, and then you remember last week we were talking about colors for the next project?
Yes.
I scrapped mine.
Oh, the one you just told me about?
No, the one I showed to everybody last week.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't like those colors together. The more I looked at them, the more I didn't like it. So I ended up ordering. Hirschner's right now has, well, probably always, but they have a 4-pack. Well, you know this. I guess I'm not telling you anything.
Right. That's why I thought.
I'm mostly telling everybody else. They have packs of, it's 4 skeins of yarn that have like a lot of yardage, like 500 yards per skein, and you
it's
get
like worsted 8 or something. Isn't
Yep,
it?
worsted 8. Yep, you get 4 different colors. One of them is striped and 3 solids. For $17.99, which I didn't think was very bad. So the beauty there is that they've already coordinated the colors, so it's kind of idiot proof, which is what I need because I suck at putting colors together.
And here's the funny thing, Angie we're talking about it, and she's like, "So which pack do you think I would get?" And I told her whatever name it was, and she goes, "That was my first choice." Yep, but they were sold out of that one.
Yep.
I said, "Well, how about this color?" And she's like, "Yeah, I like that one too." I'm getting to where I know Angie's.
Yep, she can pick out my colors out of anything. And guess what Mindy did today?
What'd they do?
You found another yarn crawl for us.
I did.
Go get in more trouble. This one has 16 shops.
Yep.
16 shops in Southeast Michigan.
And they're all Southeast Michigan.
Yep.
And I was looking them up today, Angie. You finished the pillow, Linda? Shameful confession. Catherine's knitting. Sue's working on her bag.
Linda, I don't blame you. I'm one of those people that I can't wait. If I'm interested in a project and I'm enjoying myself, I gotta keep working on it.
I have that trouble with the book lives that I do. People tend to go ahead in those.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That would be that I would be one of those people. I would never admit it, but I would be one of those people.
People admit it.
Yeah, they do.
Uh-huh. I have a feeling Sue's finished.
With the book?
Yeah. She didn't show up to the book discussion on Tuesday. I have a feeling she finished. So
she didn't want to be a spoiler.
I think so.
Linda's knitting a tube scarf.
Oh no, she's behind on the book. Oh, okay. Oh, maybe that's why she didn't show up to the book
she
live.
Didn't do her homework.
That makes more sense, I suppose.
Sounds like my son.
I was surprised though. I was reading it last night and this morning, and I'm like, Oh, Lord have mercy. Really? That's, oh, wow. Okay. I can't say anything, but I'm like, wow.
It's
Yeah, I
funny
couldn't.
because Nate Nate is a very healthy kid. He rarely gets sick. He rarely stays home from school. But there
Miss
have been
Nate's.
occasions when on a Friday he's sick. And that's because homework is due on Fridays.
Oh, of course. Right. Yeah.
So I always know that if he's sick and it's a Friday,
He
he's
didn't
not
do
really,
his homework.
he just didn't do his homework.
Yeah.
He's trying to buy himself the weekend to get it caught up.
Stacy, you're talking about these little bad boys right here? Your Thumbelinas? What? You didn't. What? Is that the one you're talking about? I spent a lot of my time this week and last week finishing up Thumbelinas. Mm-hmm. Yep. Hello, Amanda. They're actually pillows.
Hi, Jennifer. Jennifer was my winner from the
I saw
bakery
that.
event.
I
Yeah.
saw that. Yeah, so these are actually a pillow we're making.
With 5 different octagons and
4 squares,
four
or 5
squares.
squares, 5 squares, 4 triangles.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. And then we'll put it all together and make a pillow.
Yeah, so thankfully the triangles should be easy.
The
right?
triangle should be real easy, I'm
Yeah.
thinking.
I mean, they're a triangle. They're half of the square.
And has anybody been keeping track how many weeks we've been doing this? I know we did have a couple weeks off.
I don't even remember.
I don't either. It didn't take us too awful long, I don't think.
Yeah, it seems like we've been doing it for a while, but
Yeah, we have been doing it for a while. Come on, I was trying to be nice to us.
I know, but so the yarn, this is called the yarn hop. Southeast Michigan yarn hop. So you're gonna hop from store to store.
I won't be doing any hopping. Now a crawl I can handle.
So
Crawl and I'll do it.
there's a little lake over on Southeast Michigan way called Lake St. Clair.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems that a lot of the shops are over there near Lake St. Clair.
Okay.
And then they head north from Lake St. Clair and west a little bit.
Now you realize we already went to one of the shops that's on the list.
We went to the one in Livonia.
Unwind?
We went to 2.
Yeah. I know we went to Unwind, and I thought there was another one that we had gone to.
Michigan Fine Yarns.
Oh, yeah, Michigan Fine
That's where this whole thing started.
Yeah, that's where this whole
Was it
adventure
Michigan
started.
Fine Yarns?
Yep. Boy, it's taking a long time to get around here.
Yes, it is. And you are much faster than me, so I'm certain you're like probably 3/4 of the way around already, and
maybe 2/3.
And I'm probably like 1/4, maybe. Oh, I'm cruising up on halfway.
There you go.
Give me that. Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
Getting up to halfway. My yarn keeps getting, my other end is in here and it keeps getting caught on that one for some reason.
It's still in the way. How long did you make that end?
Well, the other end of the yarn, you know what I mean?
Oh, it's
No,
still
here we
inside
go.
the skein.
Yeah, it's still inside here and it wants to keep getting tangled in it for some reason.
Yeah, I hate that when that happens.
I'm trying to pull it out currently, but it's not really working. So.
The other day I had the biggest yarn barf I've ever had in my life. It was
miserable.
Oh, it was miserable.
Yes, Stacy. It was like, I felt like I was in purgatory. I really
Crafting
did.
purgatory.
Yes, because I had to do those Thumbelinas. But I broke it down and I did like a couple rounds one week for all 4 I still had to do. A couple rounds the next week. So I broke it down a bit. It made it a little more manageable. And the thing I hated about it is there were some stitches in that were just hard to do.
Right.
They were hard to get into the right spaces, and they were tight, and they were just like this. It's long,
Right, but there's nothing difficult
but
about it.
it's not hard.
Right.
Mm-mm. So I really hated Thumbelina. Sorry.
Want to talk about talking about my projects that I ran out of yarn on. That Espirito del Sol. I'm probably not saying it correctly, so
I think that sounds right.
I learned another new stitch doing that.
Oh,
Have you ever heard of a rolled single crochet?
rolled?
Rolled.
No.
Rolled single crochet. It's very beautiful, and I can't wait to use it again, but it's pretty labor intensive. So you do
Hi, Lori.
a roll of front loop only triple crochets, and then you go back on your next row and you do back loop only into the back loop from the row before, single crochets, and it rolls those triples over and makes it look like a barrel.
A barrel?
Yeah.
Roll out the barrel.
It looks really cool.
Barrel of fun. Okay, we got to check out that person. I got to write that down because I'll never remember to go back here and look.
What do we got to check out?
Jennifer was talking about a crochet person. Crystals and crochets. And she said that they have a lot of like hooked on sunshine style stuff.
Oh, cool. I'm going to have to check that out because I love that.
No, don't go check that out.
I know. Last thing I need is another project, right?
Uh-huh. You want to start something else.
I will. You're right.
You just hopped into, we were still talking about yarns. And next thing I know, Angie's bought yarns and she's 7 rows into El Spirito, whatever his name is. And I'm like, wait a minute, what yarn did you get?
I couldn't wait. I was too excited really about
couldn't.
it.
And I still don't have yarn for that. I
want to do it again in another colorway.
I still have no idea.
The problem is I don't want it all that many colors because the pattern calls for 14 colors, and I don't want mine to be that colorful.
Right.
I'd rather stick with maybe 5 or 6 colors, maybe 7. But it's deciding which rounds to substitute which colors for. Do you know what I mean? That's what I am having a hard time trying to reconcile in my little pea brain.
Right. I totally get that. Well, I get it.
I wish I could hire somebody to do that for me.
Just pick your colors.
Yeah, I wish.
Well,
okay, I want to use this yarn in these kind of colors.
Well, I found that one that I liked, the purples and teals.
Yes,
and the lady who did that colorway put all the colors in there.
And she put it round for round, didn't she?
No.
No, just color for color. What
she just replaced color per color. Yeah.
Which would be fine.
Yeah, exactly. Because then you would know what to replace.
Yeah, right.
Exactly. So, I mean, you could always ask somebody else if you find one that you like,
Right. And then the other, Hooked on Sunshine she's from South Africa. And so there's a lot of people in that group that are not from the United States. So a lot of people are using yarns from other countries that we don't have access to.
They sure are.
So that's another, issue.
So the lady that the colors that I liked, she's just using ice yarn cotton.
Okay.
But she's using like the lighter cotton, And they call it a fingering weight, but she's like, she even responded to me. She was really nice. And she said, that's what it says, but I'm finding that it works out gauge-wise just fine. And I'm like, okay,
Well, a lot like this yarn that we're using right now. They're calling this a 4-weight yarn. There's no way this is a 4-weight yarn.
Right.
It's definitely a 3-weight.
Yeah, it's pretty light.
And like I told you I made a few pairs of those fingerless gloves.
Mm-hmm.
And I was using chunky yarn, and I thought, like 5-weight yarn. And I was like, wait a second, I have some really cool 5-weight yarn that my friend Sarah would really like. I'm going to make a pair for her because today's her birthday and we're going out to dinner. I'm going to make a pair for her out of that. So I went and grabbed it. Wouldn't work. Totally wouldn't work. That 5-weight yarn was way thicker than the 5-weight I was using.
Isn't that interesting?
Mm-hmm. So I made her these instead. I showed Mindy already, but I'll show you guys. These cute fingerless gloves. And this was yarn that I got when we went to the Michigan Fiber Festival.
Such a hot mess here. It's like it's running through the.
Melinda, you found a cute granny square blanket called Square Scramble. That sounds cute.
I think when I started this, I got my main thread I'm using here through a loop of, good God, what do I have here?
What did you do now?
I don't know. This yarn is just like looped and knotted and looped and.
Well, I'm all done.
Like, look, I have 2 ends coming out. How can I have 2 ends coming out here?
And you already have an end.
And I have an end, right? See, it's the yarn. It is not I. It is not I. There's
Lori,
a cute bag.
welcome. Lori,
There's a cute bag in what pattern? Well, thank you, Lori. Yes, thank you. A cute pattern in the Granny Square Scramble.
Yeah, I'm going to have to look that one up. I'm going to write that down right now.
I know. I find myself taking notes on Fridays.
Yes. Note-taking day.
Called Square Scramble.
Granny Square Scramble.
All
right. I'll have to look that one up.
Yeah. I'm not too far behind you. I'm 3 sides behind you. Or 3,
okay.
You know what
well,
I mean.
less talking, more stitching, lady.
I know. Well, if my yarn was not like 3 strands coming out of this thing.
Oh, it's on Ravelry, Melinda? Okay, thanks.
Yeah, if I didn't have 3 strands coming out, I think I'd be okay, right?
Thank you, Sherry. I hope she likes them. It's, we're beyond the age of getting each other birthday gifts, but we were supposed to go to Florida. We're supposed to be in Florida right now in Fort Myers, and our hotel got washed away. So that canceled our Florida trip. And so we're just going out to dinner to celebrate. And I thought it would be nice to give her a little something. So I thought, what could I make real quick?
Okay, and
have you figured it out yet?
No.
You know what Maddie would do in this situation?
Cut it
start again.
Okay, so look. You can't even tell what's happening.
I gotta lean my face way down in here.
This is looped through. This is my yarn I'm using. But it's caught in here around another strand. So I have to keep pulling it through like this. And it's underneath the band through another loop of yarn. I'm like, dear God, what are you doing here? I don't know. Okay, that should do.
Mindy's got all kinds of problems.
This yarn is going to drive me nuts. Like, why is it looped through another strand of yarn in there? I don't know. You decided to renew. Thank you, Lori. I think it just got looped through or something. I don't know. It'll be fine. I'll just keep making a mess. And then when I'm done and I can cut this, then I'll straighten its ass out, right? I'm not going to cut it now, Maddie. No, Maddie.
Maddie would have cut it 2 minutes in.
Yeah, no. I'll fight with it first. You
She
know?
has no patience when it comes to yarn snarls.
No, I'm fine with it.
She pulls and yanks. I'm like, just be gentle with it. Just,
Yeah, right. You have to.
You have to be gingerly about it.
I mean, like, who hasn't ever gotten like a chain or a necklace tangled up before?
Right. Does it work if you like yank it? No.
No.
You have to very gently do it.
Yeah.
Not Maddie. Maddie just pulls and yanks and ends
Makes
up with
it worse.
Makes it worse, ends up with a huge knot, and then cuts it.
Yeah.
Gotta love that Maddie girl.
I know we were talking about trying to get her to do this yarn hop with us.
She's super. I sent her the link. She's all in. She's excited.
Okay, because like you said that one of the shops is right down by her house, and I said, "Well,
it's like 10 minutes from her house."
We could start at her house.
Yes.
We could land there. We could park there.
Yep, exactly.
And we could head out from there to some of these other places. How far is she from St. Clair Shores?
Oh, very close.
See, because a bunch of them are around there.
Yeah, she's very close to St. Clair Shores.
Yeah, so a lot of those are right around there. So
yeah, I think she's probably like right in the thick of it, right in the middle of everything.
Probably. Is that one that you told me, the one that she's talked about going to before?
Yes. Yep, the Crafty Lady Trio.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the one that she likes.
Is that the one that's 10 minutes away?
Yep.
Nice. So that'd be a good place to start and then venture out from there,
Yeah, perfect. Sounds good. We just got to figure out a day. And
luckily, it runs for quite a while.
Yes, like 2 weeks.
Uh-huh.
So that's nice.
And they're supposed to have standardized hours.
Yep.
So you can make sure that you're going to go to the place when they're open.
Which is nice because it was kind of a pain with the other yarn crawl we went to, trying to figure out the hours of each of them and coordinate with, where we were going to go first and last and make sure that they were all open.
So they have a bingo card you can fill out based on where you visit. They have acquired a lot of prizes, it looks like.
Woohoo, prizes!
I know, right?
I never win prizes.
I won that one. I was shocked.
Yeah, you did.
I was shocked.
I'm the most unlucky person in the world.
I don't usually win stuff, but I was like thrilled when I won that one.
Ouch.
Uh-oh, what'd you do?
Oh, nothing. I told you the other day when I went to the dentist, I had those bone spurs that were sticking out.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they pulled them out, but they missed part of one.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, and now it's really, really pokey and sore.
Oh, yikes.
And every once in a while, if I move my tongue the wrong way,
You stab it.
Yeah, and
You get stabbed.
Yeah. So they'd probably tell me, well, just hold your tongue still.
Yeah. Nothing we can do about it. Just
you can't expect perfection.
Yeah. Okay, now where is this yarn? Look, it's all tight in here and I can't. Where's the strand I need? Okay, so I got to pull it out of the center. And then I got to pull it through the extra loop.
Right, Sherry? Exactly. Exactly. Dun, 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 dun.
I'm sorry. It's Yarn Bee's fault. It's Yarn Bee's
All
fault.
Yarn Bee's fault.
I'm coming around the end here. I got one corner and I'm there, but Yarn Bee is making my life difficult at the moment. This was a new skein of yarn I just started using.
Oh, that's the problem. Yeah.
Yeah. But the fact that I have 3 tails coming out, I'm a little confused by.
I ran out of ivory. I had to go into my stash of yarn that I have for Sue's blanket and grab. Luckily, I had some of these ivories, so all my colors held up. Remember, I told you I was afraid I was going to run out of colors and I was going to go buy yarn.
Yeah.
All my colors held up except my ivory. So, and I would assume that that's what we're going to use to join.
I don't think so.
No, really. What do you think we're going to use to join?
My blanket or pillow, when I just looked at it, appears to be joined with my dark blue.
No.
Yes.
That would mean that mine would probably be joined with this, which I don't think there's enough there.
Yeah.
So I am going to have to go buy more yarn.
Yeah.
And you know, I was at Hobby Lobby on Tuesday, and I was going to just so I would make sure I had enough, I was going to grab one more of each color, but it wasn't on sale. And it's on sale every other week.
Yeah.
And 30% off is a big amount.
So then you go back this week.
Yep. So now I'm going to have to go back. I thought, I'm not doing that. I saw some ladies in the yarn aisle with yarn in their baskets, and I wanted to tell them, if it's not an emergency, you might want to wait till next week. I'm sure Hobby Lobby would appreciate me doing that.
I'm sure they would. Oh, well. You know, it's like we tell people, don't pay full price at Diamond Art Club.
Right, right.
Don't pay full price at Hobby Lobby either.
Don't ever pay full price at Hobby Lobby.
They don't have coupons anymore. Do you know
No,
that?
they do not.
Yeah, because now you just know that you go every other week and something's going to be on sale. So.
Yep.
Don't ever pay full price.
Oh, Linda, mine's going to be mustard. Well, I don't think I have very much. Let's see how much mustard I have left.
Oh, yours is the mustard. Pretty sure mine's my dark blue. So it would be my denim.
No, probably have 3/4. I might be able to use just this for connecting. I probably got enough here just for connecting.
You might.
I might. And I do have quite a bit of the gray left, too, if it should happen to be that.
I have a lot of yarn left.
Yeah, I don't know how you ended up with... Well, because I made 2 in the beginning.
Right.
That's how I don't...
So I think we
Well, we just went by what they said.
I know, but maybe the yardage was... I don't know. Oh my gosh, look, I'm stuck again. I just can't get the yarn out. It's just stuck.
Mindy.
I know, it's not my fault. I promise. I have so little to go here. And now, what are you stuck on?
I saw that, Sherry, when I was there. They had some really cute things Hobby Lobby did for 66% off on their fall decor.
I got so little to go here. Come on, yarn, cooperate. I got like 3 bobbles and a half double.
Oh, you start from the... Oh, I didn't even read that, Jennifer. I'm sorry. I'm a day late here.
What'd you do?
She starts hers from the outside.
Oh, your yarn?
See, that drives me nuts.
I can't do that because then it flops around.
It flops all over the place. Drives me
nuts. I can't stand it flopping.
Nope, me neither.
Not a flopper.
Well,
some things flop. I got enough things to flop.
That's not what your bra said this morning.
I know, right? I don't need anything else flopping.
Sorry, I couldn't resist.
I would have done it to you. It's fine. Okay, 6, 7, and then I'm assuming I connect with a slip stitch.
Yes, ma'am. Woohoo! She made it.
I know this yarn. I'm gonna have to fight with this yarn after this live and get its get its little tallywhacker doing what it's supposed to do.
Tallywhacker, huh?
Yeah, it's a tallywhacker. Go away.
Stacy wants to know how I know what your bra's saying and doing.
Well, she knows. See, it is just, it's a hot mess here. Now, see, that's what happened. Here's my regular one I was using. See that?
Yeah.
And it got looped through this, which is over here. But then I still have 2 more strings coming out.
Impossible.
No, it's not. Look, these are 3 strands coming out of this skein of yarn.
That's crazy.
Okay, we're done. Go.
All right, we're done with that. We're going to move on to limestone.
Which is my hummus.
You got those memorized now by now?
No, I still look at my list.
Oh.
I looked ahead today. I looked ahead. See? I was like,
good job.
I was a little prepared.
You were prepared. And I had mine. Hi, Nate. How was your day? Good.
Hello, Nate.
Nate, did you hear Mindy?
Hello, Mindy.
All righty then. Ooh, it's big, isn't it?
It's getting big. All right, so we're going to start in any chain 1 space, obviously.
In any chain 1 space?
Yep.
Any corner.
Any corner.
On the corner. On the corner.
A single crochet, chain 1, single crochet.
That seems to be standard operating procedure.
Yep, it sure does. Now this time we're going to skip that.
And look, you're already done, and I've just barely gotten my hook in the hole. My hook's barely in the hole, and you're done. Okay. All right.
This time we're going to skip that hidden stitch.
All right.
And then we're going to do a single crochet in the next 2 stitches. And then a half double crochet in the next 3 stitches. And then a double crochet in the next 2 stitches.
Two doubles.
2 doubles.
Okay.
Okay. That brings us to our front post double crochet, where we're going to front post double crochet around it.
This is how we're getting that line that goes all the way up.
Yes.
I saw that line and I was like, that looks complicated, but it really isn't.
Nope.
It's just these half doubles on top of half double.
Front post doubles on top of front
Yeah.
post.
Mm-hmm. That thing.
Don't confuse me.
I'm sorry. You knew what I meant.
And then we are going to skip that first chain 1 space.
Mm-hmm.
And around the double crochet cluster, we're going to front post half double crochet.
Front post half double.
Yep. And then and then half double crochet in the next chain 1 space. Front post half double around the next cluster. And you're going to just do that all the way to the end of your clusters. Alternating front post and regular half doubles.
Mm-hmm.
Until you get down to the end. Then you're going to skip that last chain 1 space before the front post double, and front post double around the front post double. And that brings you back to your corner.
Okay, we're doing what after our last one?
Front post double around the front post double.
We skip the chain 1 space and
Yep.
just do the front post double.
Yep.
Okay.
And then you're back to the corner, so you'll do the reverse of what we just did. Mirror image, we're going to do
Which is 2. Now, do we do that first one that's kind of right there by the...
Yes, yes. Do that first one that's kind of looks like it.
So that's 2 doubles.
3 half doubles. 2 singles. And then in the chain one space, you do a single, a chain one, and a single. And we're ready to start all over again.
What do we do? 2 doubles, 3 half doubles, and
2 singles.
2 singles.
Yep.
2 singles. And that should put me back at the corner.
Yep.
Well, not really.
No.
No, I got an extra stitch. It's okay. I'll just go back in my corner where I'm supposed to be.
Judy, what I got at Hobby Lobby is I love this yarn. And that's what Mindy got too. Or that's what I'm looking at. I didn't get it yet, but I picked it out.
For what?
For the next Crochet-a-long. Oh, and then I'm going to do 2 blankets.
No, wait. You for the next Crochet-a-long? The blanket?
I'm
didn't.
going to do 2. I'm going to do 2 blankets.
Oh, you got the kit.
Yeah, because I'm going to do
the
2
bundle.
Yep, I'm going to do 2 blankets. I forgot to tell you that.
Oh, okay. I forgot to tell you that.
Yeah, because I decided I'm going to give them as Christmas gifts, so we better be done by Christmas.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
It's
It's 2 singles. Now, see, I can't remember. 2 singles, 3 doubles,
2
or 3.
singles, 3 half doubles, 2 doubles.
It goes 2, 3, 2.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my God.
So yeah, Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn. I'm getting for one of them, and then I got that pack from Hirschner's, the worsted 8.
Right.
Any worsted weight yarn.
Yeah. That has a variegated.
That right.
Mm-hmm.
Any 5 colors.
Do we do a single after our front post double?
No.
We just go right around the.
Yep.
Now it'll be interesting because the one you got from Hirschner's is not a true variegated. It's a
No,
stripe.
it's more of a stripe.
So it'll be interesting to see how a stripe will be different from a true variegated.
Yeah, I did think about that.
That'll be interesting. I mean, I'm sure it's going to work just fine, but
I hope so.
they'll look different.
It will look different, yes.
Mm-hmm. They're definitely going to look different.
And of course, if I don't like the way it looks, I'm sure I'll scrap it and find something else.
You're good at that.
Yep, Judy. Yep, worsted is 4 weight, Melinda. Yes, Judy, the recommendation on the pattern is for 4 solid colors and 1 stripe or 1 variegated.
Mm-hmm. So you're going to work on 2 of them at the same time.
I am. So last year I did Christmas tree skirts for all the grandparents for Christmas. So this year I'm going to do Afghans, which I realize is quite a lofty goal considering it's almost November 1st.
Yeah, you're going to try to do Afghans for everybody?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
So that's 4 of them. 4 of them because we have 4 sets of parents.
Well, I only have 1 parent left.
Oops. Well,
I'm older than you.
not only that, but I mean, technically, it's just because of divorce and remarriage. Not Jeff's parents, but I'm still close with my mother and father were not married very long after I was born. And then my mother remarried when I was quite young. And so my stepfather raised me and became, I mean, he was pretty much my dad my whole life. But then they ended up getting divorced too. But he's still very much a part of my life. So I have, me, myself, I consider that I have 3 sets of parents.
Okay.
Whoops. Then there's Jeff's parents. So.
Well, it's like Dale's children, they have 4 sets of, well, his daughter doesn't. His son, they have 4 sets of parents because she has, no, that's not true either. I'm lying. I guess only have 3 sets of parents.
Yeah.
Because of divorces.
Right. I have 3 sets, but then I was counting Jeff's parents as 1 more set. So total, he's got 4 sets. Christmas gets pretty expensive around my family.
I guess so, yeah. Good thing I was going to say it's a good thing you're doing handicrafts, but those aren't cheap either.
It really is not cheap.
No,
You know, we were talking about that, the yarn packs for that blanket, that other blanket, that Hooked on Sunshine blanket, and it was $220 to get the yarn pack. I am not going to be that far off that by the time I buy all my yarn.
Yeah. See, I don't have any place right around here like your little store there where you can get that type of yarn.
Right.
You know, I looked at all of my big box stores, and so I have to order something online.
Which sucks because you don't know, you know what I mean? You don't know how it's going to be, if you're going to like it. And you're ordering that big of a quantity of it. You want to make sure it's something you're going to like.
Exactly. Right? I mean, I could order that cotton yarn from Hobby, which takes a while. I just got a Hobby order today. It took quite a while to get.
I was going to say, you've had that order placed for quite some time, haven't you?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, every time I've ever ordered from Hobby, it's taken quite a long time for it to get here, too.
I mean, it was like,
I know they're all the way in Denmark or whatever. But
yeah, it was probably like 3 weeks at least.
Yeah, but you can get your stuff from ice in 3 days sometimes.
Yeah.
Of course, you're paying for it.
I know. And their shipping from Hobby was like $10.
Yeah. Which these days is not bad. I paid $12 for my order from Hirschner's, and that's coming domestically.
Right. I just ordered from Hirschner's too. Hirschner's? No, Mary Maxim. I ordered from Mary Maxim. Don't get me started on what I ordered from Mary Maxim.
You're not real happy with it, are you?
I don't have it yet.
Oh, it was your Hobby order that you...
My Hobby order came in today.
That's right.
That was a mystery bag I got from them. So that was, I got what I got. I got bulky yarn.
Yeah, you get what you get.
Yeah. So that was just a fun thing. And that was only like $15, I just threw it in there.
Right.
But I've ordered from Mary Maxim, which is in Michigan. Do you know they're in Michigan?
I did not know that.
They are.
Oh.
Yep, they're up by Port Huron.
I did not know that.
Mm-hmm. So it's already in Pontiac.
Nice.
Right? So I don't know how long it'll get held up there, of course, but So I ordered
things that are in Pontiac go through for me faster than stuff that goes through the Detroit distribution center.
Well, that's good. Yeah, Detroit was a hot mess for a long time.
Yeah.
Anything that went through Detroit was like, I'll see you next year.
Yeah, see you later.
Yeah.
Don't hold your breath.
But I ordered yarn for another, what is it with me and blankets? Another blanket. I ordered yarn for another blanket.
What blanket is it?
So it's another blanket through Serdar, another Crochet-a-long.
Mm-hmm.
And it's snowflakes and gingerbread men.
Oh, cute. What colors?
Well, I did a thing, and I hope it works. Their first pattern they showed was in red and green, just like Christmas.
Uh-huh.
And white. And then the gingerbread men, of course, are like a tan.
Right. And Mindy said, I don't want those colors.
Yep. So then I saw a blue variety, and it was very pretty. And I was like, no, I have got enough blue and tan stuff going to save my life, you know?
Yeah.
So I saw somebody talking about doing one in pinks. And I was like, okay, let's try pink.
That'd be cute.
So
how
I
many
have
different colors pink?
I have it's two pinks, a light and a dark, and a tan for the gingerbread men. And then there's a creamish white color, which will be my snowflakes. So this pattern so far, it's only on week 2. Week
Mhm.
2's pattern has come out. And in week 1, they've done popcorns. And people were complaining about the popcorns. But she's dragging the yarn across.
Oh, you're carrying your
You're
colors?
carrying the yarn across.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And it didn't look too bad. I mean, you're seeing a little bit of the white through the green is what the bobbles are on, the popcorns.
Yeah.
No, Emma, I did 2 squares of the gnome blanket and I tapped out.
Mindy said, that's enough for me.
I bought the yarn for March's. I have the yarn for March, and then I was like, oh. So I'm getting to that, Emma. This is actually part of that conversation, kind of. So in week 2 now, you start to make these snowflakes. And she's calling it, what'd she call it? Tapestry crochet?
What?
I think she calls it tapestry crochet. It's basically a grafgan.
Oh.
It's basically a grafgan. And so you have to do like I did with the gingerbread men. Except with the the gnomes. But when I did the gnomes, I used all these little bobbins and I didn't carry the yarn. You would just pick it up. So you'd have multiple bobbins of the same color. And this one, you're just carrying it. So you go across, like hers is on red. So she's going across X amount of stitches with red, 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 right?
But then don't you have to carry multiple colors?
No, because it's just 2 colors.
Oh, okay.
It's just the red and then the white for the snowflakes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And so she's like, yes, you can see some of the white little flecks through there, but that's how it goes when we do tapestry crochet, and it's fine. Okay. So people are, is this what it's supposed to look like? If you're carrying your yarn through, and crocheting over it, you're going to see some of that white. Mm-hmm. You'll see the white through the red, Sue. Yeah. You'll see the white through the red because the red was the main.
Well, it'll look like peppermint.
Yeah. And somebody said, it's fine. I like it. It looks like snow. And I'm like, okay, it looks like snow. All right. So I have the yarn coming for that.
I've never done a grafgan.
They're fun.
I'll tell you what my problem is. If I'm going to do a blanket, I have to do something like this. Something with non-repetitive rounds.
With non-repetitive?
Yes. Otherwise, I get too bored. Like it's all I can do to do a big sweater in like a single stitch.
Oh, this blanket is not repetitive.
No, I mean like doing a grafgan is usually like you're doing the same stitch throughout. Usually they're corner to corner, aren't they?
Well, I didn't do mine corner to corner.
Right. But aren't you
just
doing
did
the
mine
double
as
crochets?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
See, I would get bored.
But you wouldn't. I don't think you would because you have to keep track of
your colors and
your colors and when you have to change your colors and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, maybe then. Maybe. You might be right.
And then this one has multiple things going on with it. Like I said, they've already done popcorns.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're doing these snowflakes. We're going to do some more graph again when we make the gingerbread men, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's just a lot going on with this one. I think it will be fun.
Sounds cute.
And the people that have been doing it already, I've seen their progress and stuff, and they're looking really good. I mean, they look really good. So I just hope that my pinks go together well.
Right, because like Linda was saying, sometimes when you order online, it's hard with colors
I just did that wrong.
to make sure that they actually coordinate with one another.
I just did that one backwards. I decided to start with single crochets instead of double crochets.
No,
What am I doing?
that might not work out.
No. So Deborah has done some Grafgans. They're fun. They're just messy. Let's
Yeah.
see where they're messy.
Yeah. Melinda, that's a good question. I was going to ask that too. Does that use a lot? Okay, I've done projects where you carry yarn, but I've never done it in something as large as a blanket. Does that use a considerable amount more yarn when you carry the yarn, carry that color?
Well, yeah. Yeah, because you're carrying that yarn all the way.
But you're not really making stitches with it. It's just traveling along.
Right. But I mean, you're going to use up some yarn for sure.
Yeah. All right, I'm done.
Of course you are. I really don't know how you do that fast.
Told you I've got magic fingers.
You certainly do.
Last round coming up, ladies. Woo-hoo! Can you even believe it?
No. We might make it too. Yes, you do get lots and lots of tails with those. And they can get tangled. I mean, your bobbins, you gotta, if you get a bunch of bobbins, they can get all like tangled up with each other.
Maddie would definitely not have the patience to do that kind of project.
Well, I learned a way to do it. I just got a basket and I made all these little balls and I'm tangled up in my yarn here. What the holy hell? I just threw all these little balls in the basket. And so then if they did get all twisted around each other and stuff, you could just grab the balls and untangle them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So it wasn't too bad. I mean,
thanks, Sherry. My husband thought so too. My husband came up with it. Oh, the colors I picked they're very pretty. It is a tan, a white, a dark blue, and a turquoise blue. And the stripe color is called, or the variegated color is called Natural Stripes. And it has all of those colors in it.
Is this your one from Hirschner's?
No, that's my one from Hobby Lobby.
That's your Hobby Lobby one.
I love this yarn. Natural Stripes. It's very, very pretty.
Sue, I'm getting a message. It's for you.
Hi, Jody. How are you? I'm surprised to see you today with Dwayne being home.
Oh.
Yeah, he came home the other day.
That's right. And husbands are home.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if she's listening. I won't say anything because he can probably hear us. I love, Hobby Lobby really has a decent yarn selection for me anyway, at my source. Now I was watching Bag of Day Crochet. I was watching Crystal and her husband went to their Michaels.
Mm-hmm.
And their Michaels had a ton of yarn. So many aisles of yarn.
Yep.
My Michaels does not have that much.
No,
yarn.
mine neither.
My Michaels has a very paltry yarn selection. My Joann's, however, seems like it's getting better. Like it seems like they're expanding their yarn selection a little bit.
We have two around here, right?
2 Michaels or 2 Hobby Lobby or 2 Joann's?
2 both.
Oh, 2 of each? Oh,
2 of both. And so the Michaels and the Hobby Lobby, no, the Michaels and the Joann's are out in East Lansing area.
Mm-hmm.
And they're both bigger over there.
Okay.
But I don't get over that way all that often. It's a little bit more of a drive, you know? So I think they are larger over there.
Jennifer, you got small yarn selections in your Michaels too?
I debated for a hot minute of doing the next one with Michael's yarn, that
The loops and threads or the impeccable?
Impeccable.
I don't love it.
I don't mind it.
I don't mind it, but it's not my favorite.
I like it. I like it better than Red Heart.
Oh, definitely. I like anything better than Red
I
Heart.
like it better than the Big Twist.
See, no, I would prefer the Big Twist over.
I don't like Big Twist.
Really?
Mm-mm.
I don't mind the Big Twist.
Ha ha, Sue. Ha ha, Sue.
You know what?
Sorry, we got some under the table talk going on here.
I see that. You know what I picked up at my local Ollie's? Do you have an Ollie's by you?
We do.
Guess what I got at my Ollie's?
Tell me you got yarn.
I did.
Ours has never had it. When I hear people talking about getting yarn at Ollie's, ours never has it.
Let me show you what I got.
If you got something good, I'm gonna be like.
And I really like this yarn. I've been using it for a few projects. I got this Bernat cozy style yarn. Look how big this ball is.
Wow.
This ball is, and it's a nice thick 4-weight. It has a 5.5 millimeter hook, so it's a nice thick 4-weight. It has how many yards? I don't want to show you the price.
I'm going to show you the price. It's a surprise.
It has 1,015 yards. Guess how much?
1,000?
1,015. Yep. Guess how much I paid for this?
I don't know, like $5.
$5. $5 for 1,000 yards of Bernat cozy style. It's soft. It's really nice.
Yeah. When I went to Ollie's, when everybody was getting stuff at Ollie's, all they had was some crappy little skeins of yarn. And they had some of those like amigurumi things.
Oh, those little cakes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's all that Ollie's had. Now that's not too exciting, is it?
Who needs to contact Angie? Oh, is this under the table talk?
What?
Sue said somebody needs to contact me.
Contact who?
I don't know. I know, right, Melinda? That was a steal. I bought as many as I could.
Oh, yeah.
And they didn't have, I think I got gray. I got everything I could that they had that looked decent. Some of them were, the balls were kind of raggedy. I didn't get those. I got gray, black, white, and cream. I mean, they didn't have a huge color selection or anything, but those are base colors that you can always are good to have in your stash, you know.
Yeah, I messaged Angie this morning and I'm like, Angie, do you like this color and this color and this color and bulky yarn? She's like, why?
I don't know. Why?
Well,
when you said red and black, I was envisioning red and black on the same skein. I didn't know you meant.
Oh, yeah, no. It's 3. They're not even all black, actually. They're blackish, I guess. Black, gray, whatever. I don't know. We talked about our knit crates. Angie's like, it's purple.
Yeah, it's purple.
I love purple. I'm like, I love that yarn.
It's purple. It's okay.
So,
it's pretty. It's pretty. It's just purple's not really my thing.
Yeah.
But I told you I was sitting here looking at my yarn stash because I'm at a standstill with my Espiritu del Sol because I'm out of yarn.
Mm-hmm.
And I do want to make it again. I want to make that blanket again. with different colors. We were talking about that a little while ago.
Yeah.
And so I'm sitting here looking at my stash thinking, do I have enough yarn here that I could cobble something together? I'm noticing that all of my stash is the same
Colors.
colors. I do not have any pinks. I do not have any purples.
I don't have plain colors.
I have all plain colors.
I don't have just solid colors.
Yeah, no, I have, that's all I have is plain colors.
No, I don't.
Creams and browns and beiges and
I really
grays
don't.
and tans.
I have a little bit of red heart, and that's just because of those gnomes, really.
Right.
Because of the gnomes. That's all I've got. So when I buy stuff, it's variegateds and it's cakes and it's, nothing solid.
Oh, Melinda doesn't have an Ollie's. Ollie's is like a, how would you describe Ollie's? It's like a junk.
Do you have a Big Lots?
Yeah, it's kind of like a Big Lots, like a last chance store.
Yeah, it's closeout stuff.
Yeah, there you go. That's the word I was looking for.
Am I
Are
starting?
you done yet?
Shh. Am I starting in a corner?
Oh, you were going to try to start without me.
Am I starting in a corner?
Yes, you're starting in a corner.
Do I do a single chain single?
No, actually, no, you're not starting in a corner. I lied.
God, see, I was going to sneak
like
ahead.
I lie like a rug.
I was going to sneak ahead.
You start in the first stitch.
First stitch?
Oh, the first stitch after a corner.
Oh. What are we doing in that?
A half double.
I got to start with a half double?
Yep.
Can I do a chain two?
You can start with a chain two if you want. Sure.
Start with a chain two.
And then you're going to do a half double in each of the next 7 stitches. So a total of 8 half doubles. And that is going to get you down.
I have my yarn already split on this first thing here. Look, I tried to get ahead and I can't even get the first stitch in.
That's what you get for trying to be sneaky, Mindy.
I know, right? Okay, half double in the next how many? 7?
Right. So
we have a total of 8.
Yep. And then you front post half double around your front post. I'm sorry, front post double around your front post double. And then do 9 half doubles. And that's all. That's it. That's all you're going to do for this whole round. 9 across the middle and 8 at the edges.
Okay, now what? 8 and let go, let go, let go. 8. Our front post.
You do your front post
And 8 again?
Nope, 9 after that.
9.
And that'll bring you to your second front post.
So I have to go in that chain?
You shouldn't have a chain there. It should just
No, I
be
don't.
that
It's just part of my, that's the top of my half post double.
Listen to me. You shouldn't have a chain there. Mindy's like, shit. I do have a chain there. So, and then when you get to your corner, you're going to chain.
I'm supposed to have 9 here?
9 in between your 2 front post doubles.
I have 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I meant oh no, I do. No. That's my front post. Something went awry back here after my front post double. Let's go back.
You got to remember to grab that first stitch.
I think that's what I was talking about. And it looked like it was a chain, but it's not. It's not a chain. It really was my stitch. It was just kind of hidden.
Little bit hidden, yeah.
Uh-huh. 9. Now I got 9.
And then you do another front post double,
Front post double.
and then you do half doubles in the next 8. And don't forget that one that's right after that.
After the half post double or the
Yeah.
front post double?
Yep, ma'am.
Is there one hiding in there?
Yep, little bit.
There it is. Okay, get you. Then there should be 8 to the corner.
Yep. When you get to the corner, you're not going to work into the corner. You're just going to chain 2, skip over the corner, and go right into that first stitch after the corner. And start all over again with 8. So that's it. Mostly just half double crochets this round.
8. And then I chain 2.
Yep.
Skip. Which is weird because I got a knot here. So I'm like, where's my chain 1 in between? Because I have a knot. Is it that one? Is it this one? I think it's this one.
So
And
you
then,
didn't think we were going to be able to get all 3 rounds done, did you?
no, I didn't. And then coming down, it's 8.
Yep.
Coming down, it's 8.
Coming down and going up. 9 in the middle.
No, after all of the complicated rounds we've had, no. I thought, after all the complicated rounds that we've had in the past,
Yeah.
I thought, oh God, we got 3 more to go. Ugh, they're going to take too long. But these are pretty easy.
Yep. Pretty easy. So shouldn't take you much to get caught up either for next week.
No.
Well, and technically you'll have 2 weeks because if we just do the triangles next week.
But we have a bunch of those to do.
We do? How many?
4.
Oh. They're small though, aren't they?
You're like, what?
I try not to look ahead.
Purple, love it. Oh, your knit crate. Yeah, I haven't canceled yet, Jennifer, but the next month is bulky. Did you know that?
It is.
It is.
No, I haven't canceled yet, but I'm thinking about it just because I like to do big projects, and I have a lot of yarn that I only have 1 or 2 hanks of, and you can only make so many hats and mitts.
I have only ever made 1 hat.
I'm a hat making fool.
How many we skip? What are we skipping at the top?
You just skip the chain 1 space.
Just the chain 1 space.
Yeah.
Mm.
But then you're going to put your first half double into what would be the hidden stitch, so it almost looks like you're putting it in the chain 1 space. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I do know what you mean.
I got a hat on my hook right now, sitting out in the other room. I took that knit crate stuff that you traded to me, and I made some of those fingerless gloves, and now I'm making a matching hat. And that was bulky. So we got bulky last month, and we're getting bulky again next month.
Apparently. Yeah.
I was kind of looking forward to some, I don't know. Not that.
And next month is multicolored.
Oh, well, that'll be interesting.
Yeah.
I'm kind of anxious to see what December will bring, if it'll be anything Christmassy.
Right.
Then I might cancel after the first of the year.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
It's
See,
just,
the nice thing is, though, if you find a yarn at Knit Crate you really, really like and you want to do a big project with it, you can always go buy more of that yarn.
yeah, but it's quite expensive.
No, it's not. You
No?
get you get the deal on it.
Oh, you get the extra
You go into
20%
Member
off.
Central and
Yeah.
you get the deal, right?
No, I did get, what did I get a while ago? This was quite a while ago. They had a special deal for a mystery
Mm-hmm.
bundle that was like, you got it for like $60 and it was regular 120. And that was worth it. That I got a lot of good yarn on that.
You're not gonna believe who I just got a mystery kit from.
Who now?
Who now? She says. My favorite hand dyer.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am.
Interesting.
Mhm.
And how is it good? Do you love it?
I don't love it.
Oh,
I
no.
don't hate it.
Oh, okay.
It's very nice yarn. I will say that. It's very nice yarn.
It's just not your cup of tea.
The colors, well, and the colors go together. There's 3 skeins.
Mm-hmm.
So you get 3 skeins. They go together nicely, and it's beautiful yarn. Let's just put it that way.
Is it brown?
No.
Oh.
No.
I thought that's why maybe you weren't.
No. It's a cream and a yellow, I believe, is what I would say. A cream and a yellow. So it's pretty, and they could go together. And it's enough yardage between the two that you could do one project with them, you know?
Right.
But Sue, yes. Okay, darn it. Oh, that's wrong. I did get the Craftably mystery box.
Did you get the big one?
No.
No.
I do not have that kind of cash.
I know, right?
Mm-mm. No, I just got a little $80 box.
I know between these teeth and Maddie's wedding and Christmas coming, I can't spend money on myself right now. But see, in a way, I kind of am spending money on myself because I'm buying yarn to do Christmas gifts. So it's still exciting to get new yarn,
Mm-hmm.
even though eventually it's not going to be mine anyway.
Right.
But it's still exciting to get new yarn.
Sure. Always exciting to get new yarn. They're putting gift cards. Who's putting gift cards in what?
Craftably in the mystery boxes is putting gift cards.
I did not hear that.
Maybe it was supposed to be a surprise, Sue. They sold out of all of them pretty quickly.
The last I looked, they had like $150 boxes, but I mean, I haven't looked in a while. So,
Oh, I looked last night and there weren't any.
okay.
Because it seems like these things always fall right before my payday when I don't have any money.
Right. Of course.
You know, and so last night I was like, well, let me just see if per chance there's any left, if I can snag one.
You're like, no.
But of course not. So it happened with the DAC one too. But then when those came, I wasn't too wild about anything that was in them anyway, so I was okay with missing. I was kind of glad that I missed out on it, you know. Not glad, but I wasn't super sad.
Right. You weren't like, oh my gosh, I totally wish I would have gotten that.
Yes.
Yeah. No.
One thing that I did really like
Hi, Margaret.
that was in it, somebody got me anyways, so I ended up getting it.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. This is really boring. Probably about as fun as watching paint dry.
I don't know. We might be a little more exciting than that.
Maybe.
You think?
Maybe.
I would hope so. Darn this yarn, the splitting on it.
I know.
It's
You know, some days I have more trouble than others. Today I don't seem to be having too bad of a problem.
I have more trouble with certain colors.
Yes. Yeah, I think you're right. I'm sitting here wondering if I have time to get a nap in before I have to go to this dinner. I don't think I do.
When's the dinner?
5 o'clock. Who has dinner at 5 o'clock?
Oh yeah, you don't have time for a nap.
I'm thinking I could get I could sneak in 10 winks.
Maybe. You could like just rest.
Right. Have a little cat nap. So I would say this round, it's probably important to make sure that, and I probably should have said that in advance, probably important to make sure you do have the right number of stitches in each section, because this is what we're going to be using to connect.
Right. We're going to be hooking these bad boys together.
Yeah. You want to make sure that we're able to connect them one to one.
Yeah. Well, you can always fudge that too. But...
Yeah, you can fudge that too.
Mm.
You can fudge anything.
Mm-hmm.
I was finishing, well, I'm not finished yet, but I'm very close to finishing my Josephine Wall diamond painting. And I'm so close to the end. And I just want to be done with it so badly.
Yeah.
For the first time I did it, Mindy. I let myself get away with it.
Putting the wrong drill down?
Yeah.
First time ever?
Yeah.
Angie.
Yep. Usually it bugs the heck out of me. I can't.
Yeah. You know, in a painting like yours, there is nobody on the face of this earth.
I know. I just can't do it though.
Are you working on Christmas cuddles? Nice. Christmas cuddles is cute. Jeanette popped in.
Hi, Jeanette.
I have a goal.
And what's your goal? What's your goal?
Like you with Josephine?
Yes.
I'm finishing that chuck. I'm finishing that chuck, and I'm finishing it before
the next truck along.
You're funny. Before I start the gnome.
Ooh, wow!
It's gonna be finished before the gnome.
That's an ambitious goal. Well, I have to finish. I have to finish mine before November 1st, my Josephine wall, because I need the storage containers
Right.
so I can kit up my gnome. All right, done.
You're done?
Done. Well, I just got a slip stitch. Then I'm done.
I'm not too far behind you, honestly.
Good.
I mean, I'm two you know, sides.
Sections.
Yeah. Yeah, I have, hang on. Counting to 9 is difficult for me.
Snip. A snip and a snip. It's good to go. Now I've just got, let's see, I've got to put that and that round on this one. I'm almost like, my other, because I had these staged, you know.
Yeah. So you have some that are almost done.
I have 3 now that are completely done.
Nice.
And I have 2 that one that I have to put 1 more round on, and one I have to put 2 more rounds on.
Yeah, so you're almost done.
Yep. Very, very close.
So on my chalk.
Catherine, you have dinner at 5 p.m. We usually don't. And I just because Jeff doesn't get out of work until 4, he gets home around 4:20. And then Jeff takes a nap every day after work. So by the time he gets up from his nap and decides what he's going to make for dinner, it's usually later than that when we eat.
When he decides what he's going to make for dinner.
Yes, exactly. That's what I said.
I have no say.
Nope. Hey, if he can, whatever he puts down in front of me, that's what's going in my mouth.
Oh, God.
I don't even care.
I wish it was that way. No.
Don't even care. Although I am in the mood because the weather's changing. I'm in the mood for a roast.
Oh.
So I did ask him to get a pot roast for me to make this weekend. He can't do stuff like that.
He can't do a pot roast?
No, he can't do it right.
No, he can't do it right.
He would end up not seasoning it enough, or he doesn't know how to make gravy. He's,
I see. Well,
I'll have him chop all the vegetables.
okay. He can chop vegetables.
He can cut carrots and peel potatoes and chop onions and celery.
Okay.
He can be the sous chef. I don't know why I can't even eat the dang pot roast, but it's still going to smell good in the house cooking.
You cook it long enough, you should be able to.
Right?
Until it's just completely
falling apart.
Right? Mm-hmm. You got it.
He's been making me hamburgers, so I've been eating like scrambled hamburger with mashed potatoes. That's been really good.
Scrambled hamburger. Yum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, it's a big improvement over what I've been eating.
Yeah, but a pot roast, if you really just cook it to the point where it's just like falling apart meat, you should be able to handle that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the full, wow, they are big, aren't they?
They are big.
That's the full cajoni right there.
That's what it is.
Full cajoni.
That's what she looks like. Yeah, Sherry, my husband is awesome.
Wow. All right, then.
I don't know how he puts up with me, honestly. I really don't.
Look,
I
we
was
only went
thinking that-
5 minutes over 3:30 even.
Not bad, not bad
Look
at
at
all.
us. No, Now I'm like analyzing my lines. Those ones I was talking about, the front post,
Yeah, why are they
front post
crooked?
doubles. And they're a little, yeah, a couple of them are a little wonky, but that's
Yeah, mine are a little wonky too. But I think once you do the connecting,
a little wonky.
it'll pull them.
It's okay.
They'll straighten out.
It's very pretty. I really like it. It's super pretty. Right?
It is very pretty. Yes.
Wow. Right, Catherine. I'm lucky. I mean, I don't do all of it. We take turns, but sometimes neither one of us wants to cook, and then it's just like, you know. Yeah, it's going to be for an elephant, Jeanette. Mm-hmm. Yep. 5 of these bad boys. Yeah. 5 of these bad boys. Yeah. It's going to be large.
Yep. It's gonna
So I have all the faith in the world that I can get my other 4 done this week and not have it take up as much of my time as it did this past week. Because of course I did finished up these guys too. So I did a lot this week. I feel I did a lot.
Yeah, you've got this. You can do it.
Mm-hmm. And Chuck's got to get finished before the 31st. He's going to be finished. I've got like 2 sections, like 2 release papers, pretty much. 1 full release paper. Well, it's 1 full release paper and a strip on the,
Oh yeah, you'll be able to get that done by the 1st for sure.
I hope so. I hope so.
For sure.
I'm in the sky, so there's a lot of line blocking up in the sky.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Yep.
Good.
So. All right, folks.
All
right, that's how you finish up these octagons.
And next week we'll do our triangle. Next week we'll do our triangles, and the week after that it will be time to connect these bad boys.
Connect the dots.
Yupper.
Connect the dots. So that'll be fun. You can make like 5 pillows, right? One of these could be a pillow, right?
Yeah.
Put it on something and put a back on it. You'd have a pillow.
Yeah, you really could. You really could.
Oh goodness, it's big though. So, all right. Thanks for hanging out with us. I hope you enjoyed the chitter chatter and the not too exciting crochet. But all righty,
you guys. See you later.
We'll see ya.
All right, bye.
Bye.